Is hot.
Yeah, she is.
Today's my birthday. It's August the 12th. Excuse me.
How old are you today, Grandma?
Grandma's a big 51.
Ouch.
But Grandma can handle it. And Grandma is looking forward to baby Austin.
Well, and in theirs...
Gee, look who's here.
Hi.
Grandpa!
But Grandpa, all we see is Mom's face and your belly.
Chicken hole.
Oh, look at Grandpa's
Chicken hole!
As long as Austin...
Show your muscles, Grandpa.
Show off Grandpa East. Your father's got a stupid list of questions to ask.
Because you
Here we
know
go.
he's very organized.
Yeah.
So here we go.
So,
Okay,
well,
hit it, Daddy.
one at a time, starting with Grandma. State your full name.
Oh, go blow it out of your ear. There's no
Grandma's-
way.
That's Grandma's full name. Blow it out your ear.
He really thinks I'm going to cooperate.
So much for
Hey,
the
Grandpa.
first question.
Grandpa, what's your full
Go on
name?
to the next
No
question.
way, asshole.
That's Grandma.
Grandpa, would you contain Grandma, please?
Listen, I have a sense of humor, but this is going too
All
far.
right, Grandpa, what's your full name?
Stifled Grandma.
Don't you dare say what I call you.
You want to
Ah!
No, we have a sense of humor on this side of the family.
Yes, we do.
Anyway,
We do.
we hope you do us.
But
And-
Daddy doesn't want
and
us
what's
to tell
your-
you what Grandma calls me.
Well, what's your number one son's new name?
Our number one son's name is...
Jerky. Jerky.
Yeah, the jerk.
He's pointing to himself like I've got to be told what number one son is. It's your
All
day.
right,
That's your...
all right.
Okay.
Grandma, where were you born?
In the bed.
And Grandpa, where were you?
While she was born, I wasn't around.
No,
I had nothing to do with
I
it.
think this is important.
Wasn't my fault.
Grandma, where were you
Grandma
born?
was born in a little village called Lake Linden in the Upper Peninsula, so that qualifies me to be a Youper. And you will find out what a Youper is when you become of age.
Okay. And
I'm very proud of that fact that I come from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
As we say to the Youpers, Yoop yours.
Hey. And your step-grandpa here was born in Plattsburgh, New York, which is the northern part of the state of New York.
Which is God's country.
So we have a lot in common. Now, what's your next
it's
question,
God's country
Daddy?
because nobody else wants it. That's why it's God's country. Go ahead. Next
Well,
question.
And what are your nationalities? Grandma, you go first.
French, pure French.
Pure French. And Grandpa?
Well, actually, I'm half French on my mother's side and mixed everything else on the father's side. English, Irish, Scotch. everything.
Which portion of your body's half French?
That lower half. That lower half.
So the upper half's mixed.
Lower half is thoroughly mixed.
Grandpa's special.
Yeah, one of a kind kid.
So, Grandpa, are you the oldest, middle, or youngest child in your family?
I'd say I'm the oldest and the youngest.
He's the only child.
Oh.
I cover both ends.
We just
Austin.
cut to the quick here.
Yes.
And I was asking the question, who's the love of your life? But I guess you guys can just answer that question right now.
Wait. Did you see that?
Yes.
Okay.
We love each other.
And how-
Forget about what you
We
do.
have a great sense of humor.
And Grandpa, how did the two of you meet?
You
We-
better be nice.
We met
Our grandma
at
works.
the airport where Grandma worked. She was behind the counter, and I loved her smile. She had a lovely smile, and I said, I've got to meet this lady, which I did.
And who did Grandma work for?
Grandma worked for Avis. She still works for Avis.
And Grandpa, what would you consider to be your greatest accomplishment?
Grandpa hasn't had any great accomplishments.
Oh, yes, you have.
No. Yeah. Excuse me. With no prompting, this is my greatest accomplishment. Grandma is.
Well, you talked me into it.
Yes, I talked her into it.
You've stayed out of jail, haven't you, Grandpa?
Figuratively speaking, yeah. Not entirely.
Now, let's take a wild guess at this. What do you think Austin's going to grow up to be?
Whatever he wants to be.
He will grow up to be a chemical engineer or a pilot.
And Grandma says whatever he wants to be and makes him happy, that's okay with Grandma.
You got some job openings or something, Pete?
Yes.
Whatever makes Austin happy, that's what's important.
We're holding some jobs open for you, Austin.
And, what do you consider to be the most important thing you wish for Austin to learn?
Learn to be a good person and to be sensitive of other people and their feelings. That's the most
Have a
important
sense
thing.
of humor.
Sense of humor will
is-
be there anyway. No problem
Not
there.
necessarily. If he gets it from Grandma, yes. From his dad. But I think a sense of humor and not to take yourself too seriously.
Daddy's gonna take him to Tiger Stadium and to the Silver Dome.
Before it crumbles down.
Hockey games.
If it's still there.
Go on to hockey games. He loves hockey and to baseball, and he's going to do all those special things with him.
Daddy's gonna take you to the next
Grandma will
World
too, if he
Series.
asks me.
Next World Series that the Tigers are in. Which could be about 20 years from now.
Daddy be dead.
Is that your last question? Yep. And we love you, so come on, we're ready.
Hurry up.
All right, Grandma, Grandpa, thank you very much.
We love
Okay.
you.
All
We
right.
do. We love you.
Love you too.
You too.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Oh, thanks.
Mom's
Shut it
birthday.
off.
Give her a happy birthday kiss, Pete.
She's 30.